So there are two separate investigations that emanated from the Prime Minister's statutory declarations. I want you to discuss that first and tell us what were those two separate investigations. One relates to the omission of information for which the Director of Corruption Prosecution ruled, and then the second investigation was around illicit enrichment.
Well, I would say on the 4 accounts, there were 2 related to his parents put his name on, one with a former constituency manager, and another one. Now, it's important to look at the detail. The Director of Investigation said he brought to Mr. Holness's attention on 3 occasions that his name was in fact on the accounts. And in spite of that, Mr. Holness did not declare those as part of his declaration. Secondly, and even more importantly, the Director of Investigation found that in 2 of those accounts, monies were flowing through the accounts from accounts solely controlled by Mr. Holness and 2 accounts solely controlled by Mr. Holness. So in essence, he's saying Mr. Holness said he knew nothing about these accounts, but funds are flowing in the region of millions of dollars. Deposits put in today, taken out the following week. 2 accounts controlled solely by him. So the question is, was Mr. Holness being truthful when he said, well, it's my parents' account and I don't know anything about it?
We don't feel comfortable sitting in Parliament with a Minister of Government who has openly accepted responsibility, who expresses no regret for the act, where a Commission of Parliament has confirmed that the act is corrupt and has referred it for prosecution, and that Minister shows no sign of wanting to resign, or the Prime Minister showing no signs of moving to dismiss the Minister.
With all the sympathy that one can have for support, this is embarrassing, not only to the government as a party, not only the PNP, but to the government, to Jamaica, to all of us. Our heads bow this morning with this sort of reaction to it.
So we have to take firm actions in this regard. It is a dark day for Jamaica, where the Prime Minister is unwilling or afraid to act against a minister in which the public has lost total confidence and in which the institutions of the society are all agree that this person does not enjoy their trust or faith and has breached the confidence that the people have placed in them. I believe that this has the potential, if it continues, to bring down the entire government.
I don't want you to come to me with that foolishness, you know. You elect a Prime Minister, and as a Prime Minister run the country. It is time we learn to hold our leaders accountable for their actions and stop making excuses for them. Stop making excuses. Otherwise, go elect the people who really run in the country. And I don't want Labour rights carry that stupid argument. Hold the people you elect accountable and stop making excuses for them. I don't want you to come to me with that foolishness, you know. You elect a Prime Minister, and as a Prime Minister run the country. It is time we learn to hold our leaders accountable for their actions and stop making excuses for them. Stop making excuses. Otherwise, go elect the people who really run in the country. And I don't want Labour rights carry that stupid argument. Hold the people you elect accountable and stop making excuses for them.
Wagwan family, good morning. How you guys doing? Manners and respect. We are get back into this greediness as of people. We are get back into this family affair this morning because it get more seedier. And before me get into this, so me have some important community service announcement. Someone like to talk to me people. This come out Tuesday, September 24. Beauty supply store businessman fined $2.6 million for selling fake bleaching products. Jamaican people. The operator of a beauty supply store in Spanish Town, St. Catherine, was fined yesterday a total of $2.6 million in the parish court for selling counterfeit bleaching products. Yeah, man. Want bleach? I get bleach for you, okay? You want bleach? I get bleach. What you want? You want boom? What you want? You want a cigarette? Magnum? We make for you, okay? 40-year-old businessman Zija Zeng was fined $650,000 or 6 months imprisonment, each and 2 counts of breaching the Trademarks Act, and $650,000 or 6 month imprisonment, each and 2 counts of misleading and deceptive conduct. He was found guilty of the offenses following a trial. You failed to desist in selling goods, although they were counterfeit. You did not plead guilty. You sold the goods and damaged the consumer and putting personal health at risk, Presiding Judge Nicole Keller told the businessman when she was outlining the aggravated circumstances in the matter. Wow. So, you know, me now go down in this, why head do the people, them and all them things. Me just are telling us, wanna be careful of what going out there, yeah? Fake bleaching cream. Bleach, you know what? Bleach, okay, I make bleach for you. My friend, I make bleach. I got bleach for you, okay? You want cocks? I can make cocks too. I got everything for you. Cigarette? Oh, we make everything. In the back room. Want warm? Make warm for you. Now we have another story, me bounce. Me touch on. Woman pleads guilty to dirting a 4-year-old Daniel Rowe. You remember a little girl there? A little school girl? Remember the case there? And then they sent out a composite sketch of one woman with a tie on her head. Remember that? And Jamaica did get mad over it. The little girl, the little Daniel girl who was taken away from school, found in a bush with her throat like goat. Kingston, Jamaica. Coyote Satchel, the woman charged with the juking death of an 8-year-old Daniel Rowe in June last year, was pleaded guilty to the gruesome dirting. The dental assistant was also convicted of the child stealing for taking the young girl from the Brayton Primary and Infant School in St. Catherine and luring her to her dirting. Rowe was found with her throat like a goat on Roosevelt Avenue in St. Andrew and was assisted to the Bustamante Children's Hospital, where they find out that she died already 2 days later. Investigations by the police led to Satchel being arrested on August 11, 2023. It was later discovered that she was the intimate partner of a young Daniel's father. And see, la. What a wicked piece of act. So you mean say you do that to the baby if you hurt the father? Eh? And they want to, you know. What a wicked, stupid piece of act. Eh? Mighty God. Jamaica. Some things are going on in Jamaica when they're supposed to happen. There's a dark cloud hanging over my country. And the more these people stay in Obia, you know, the Prime Minister himself come up with legalizing Obia and all them thing there. So the youth, them take it and run with it. The country, something wrong with it. If we're not change the ways from the dark ways, if we're not change the mindset from the dark ways, Jamaica, we're not going to get no better. We have to go back to our first love. Our first love was God. Our first love was God. But nowadays, if you say a prayer upon social media, people come burn you out, you know. If you talk about God upon social media, they talk about Jamaican people, God-fearing people, come on social media, come burn you out, because them feel say God never do nothing for them. The fee said there's no God. I do not know the relationship between them and for them God, but we know me and my God cool. We have to go back to our first love, people. Now, let's get down to the story. Good morning, everybody. How are you guys doing? Wonderful morning. We are go back to personal enrichment. And that's where we're gone. I want to listen. Just watch this.
These were the words of Prime Minister Andrew Holness in Parliament on Wednesday afternoon regarding the illegally captured lands in Bernard Lodge. True to his word, today police officials are demolishing the structures that were erected on these lands. The operation, which began after 6 a.m. on Thursday morning, saw unoccupied and unfinished houses being demolished by large machinery.
The operation began shortly after 6 o'clock, maybe about 6:30 or thereabouts. Varying forms of manual and machine labor engaged in the process, being very careful and respectful of people's personal space, etc.
Subsequently, blockades were erected to cordon off the affected area, forcing scores of motorists to turn back and take alternate routes. One inconsolable victim of the demolition said she now has no clue what her next steps will be, as she spent her last $800,000 on the lot she was building on.
Giving me TRN. And every time of the receipt give me. Every time of the receipt give me. Nobody not give me no look one, no look no give me. No, I thought me just a pause and so I just tell us when I leave on the plane. Me just have to work for work. I see that work for work. I change that I make work in the mountain. Come in and have it come here, see if it belongs and such. I don't know what to do.
JCF communications strategist Dennis Brooks said though the operation is being undertaken by the Sugar Company of Jamaica Holdings, the police alongside the Jamaica Defense Force were present to keep the peace.
It's an operation that is being conducted by the Sugar Company of Jamaica. We as law enforcement are merely here based on our assessment of the space, our assessment of the situation. We're here just to provide the security necessary for the workmen to do their operation.
Guys, I want you to understand the genesis of this. The day before, the Prime Minister went in Parliament and lied, saying that there were gang members over there selling land. That's the excuse him used to go over there to bulldoze the people them homes. You can see it. In a cheap build house. In a cheap. Young lady I work hard and I build a house. In further get the young lady and carry her to Parliament with peanut bread and give her one of them local government house there. And you know, say, and that type of house a girl did a bill. Mashing our house. And when I look on it, them video right now, I make more sense to me since the integrity report came out. Them video also, I look right through them and I hear about Mr. Norman Brown, his business associate at HAJ and UDC, and to own over housing. Him are the salesman. The more I listen to this video, it kind of hurt me, knowing that this brother is so rich. 28 bank account, him not come out, come say nothing about it, Him not explain nothing about him 28 bank account. Him not really explain nothing. He just like everybody out to get me. But nobody not explain anything. The labor them, co-conspirators, them who are back him. Nobody address anything that is coming at it. Nobody dispute the claim that was made by the Integrity Commission. The global witch hunt, that is not good enough. We're still gonna lock on and latch on to this story. No matter what kind of shiny object gonna throw our way. This is my grand picnic. My future depend upon this. My grand picnic future depend upon this moment. Now, I want you guys to watch this other clip and listen to the salesman at work. Sound like a real estate agent telling you about how many bathrooms, how many rooms, and the size, and new paint, new carpet, and the model of the appliances, and the 2-car garage, and the patio in the back, and this this energy saving air conditioning units. When you go, anybody ever go buy a house yet? I hear the real estate agent just tell you about the house, or even just go check out the house. You will hear the agent going off just like this.
Has been put on hold, at least for now, until a meeting is convened with the government and the Sugar Corporation of Jamaica, SCJ, to work out the way forward.
Prime Minister Andrew Holness, who visited the community today, told the residents that the area will be developed in an orderly way and they will not be left out. Kirk Wright has this primetime news follow-up.
The residents eagerly awaited the arrival of the Prime Minister to hear the government's next move after demolishing their structures. Immediately after he arrived, he convened a meeting where he made this announcement.
This community and this area is about to experience a change, a transformation. We have put in place a master plan that is going to bring 15,000 houses into this area. Not for rich people.
And with that, the Prime Minister declared the options available.
You will have options to acquire the land itself. You will have options to acquire a starter unit. And you will have options to acquire a full unit. Presently, we were modeling our target prices as to the prices that we have been giving in Catherine Estates, which is just across here. And those units are about $6.5 average $1 billion.
Good news, but the price point sparked questions of doubt about affordability. The Prime Minister assured there was no need to worry as persons will be able to obtain mortgages.
So you will be able to buy your house and pay over time. The same way you're doing it now in incrementally building out. But when you go this route, you get your full house in a community.
Some say they weren't convinced of the Prime Minister's plan.
You know that he's lying, right? Because me know a lie I tell, right? From the first instance, him should have found out all of them something before him demolish the building them, right? And then he come back with him foolish now. Remember, you know, him say, we are criminal, you know. Me hear in person and then him go tell you right there, say him did not say it, and me have to come up and say it. Yes, him say it.
The Prime Minister told the people that it appeared they were scammed because the government has no record of them paying for lands in the area.
Now we need to know who did you pay. We want to be able to assist. But if we are going to assist, we need to have clean hands coming to the table.
So people, this way me I say this, so you see what I go on. Him did like a real estate salesman. Now, after me I hear about Mr. Brown and all this thing, like me said before, there are no allegation anywhere about Mr. Brown in any wrongdoing. It's just a attachment and association of a business partner of this brother here. And they put him over Housing Agency of Jamaica and UDC. And it look good. While Mr. Onis done as a sell housing, sell development. You see what I say? Telling the people them say, building a house little is the same as taking out a mortgage. Jamaica people make sense out of that. You know, when you build a house, sometimes some people take years to build them house. Nobody can kick you out of it. If I have one room, you can't finish and go in there and take time, put and build the rest. Mortgage is every month. You don't pay, you lose your house. But the Prime Minister, who is talking to our poor people, is thinking that the poor people are like him with 28 accounts. So, after the Integrity Commission report come out, all this are planning, he now go to nothing, people, because too much spotlight there on our brother now. Any plan that him and Mr. Brown did have, if them had any, it's not going to work now because everything was open. Me say, God not sleep. God is not sleeping.
Mother, living in a rent house, rent raise every 3 months. I am very uncomfortable. Building an 8-bedroom here for my kids, and before you even come and say something, they even say that we were issued with a warning. Was a lie. That was a lie, and it was written from the person. That is also a lie. No, and they didn't find out how we got the land. It wasn't captured by. I paid for my land.
Okay.
I paid 3 times because I couldn't afford it 1 time.
Oh, you made down payment, installments.
Right.
Okay.
I got my receipt.
When we examined the situation, we only acted when we were certain that certain steps were taken. So we had the evidence of
Lie. Tell the people I'm sorry.
stop orders.
Wrong intelligence.
So you
That's a lie.
Please, allow the lady's question to be answered. Right. Please, allow the lady's question to be answered. Right. So Then number two, the land that you claim to purchase, right? The government would want to know.
Family. Now, the people them stand up there and look on this man. Him and I tell him sorry, you know. Him not have a real reason to go over there go demolish the people them house, you know. Him came back that meeting, them meeting yesterday, so at the day after he mash on the people them house, you know. Him go look upon them, you know. Him not take them serious, you know. With a little smirk upon him face, like my snake as salesman. I tell the people them about how much bedroom, the price, and the lot of the land, and how close it is to township, how close it is to school and shopping and all them backside there. You know, suppose I hear this from the Prime Minister. So when we hear that video at first, you know, it never made no sense to me. It did not make no sense to me until we hear the Integrity Commission report came out. I will start go through it and pay attention. Then I hear about him business partner when put over HAJ. A business partner when leave and put over HAJ family. And you hear him down there as a salesman. I talk about how much 1,000 units gonna build. So hold on there. The whole plan the whole time is to build these units. So you have to use the excuse of gang members selling land to go remove the people. And my problem is, after I see the report, let me tell you something, Mr. Prime Minister. Not everybody have the privilege to have family as rich as you. I tell you, not everybody have the privilege of having family as rich as you, and you know, money are passed through the account from your account to them account to your account. According to the report, money is passing through your account to your parents' account back to your account. Then you go over there, go to the people and some say honest. You have 28 account, and you hear the young lady say, oh, hard she have to work to build her house. So she got to work right now at $300 she have. She not have nothing, she not going to eat no lunch. Because she says she has saved to build a house, and she don't know what she going to do now. So many people, you come over there and want you guys to know that it was the same day notice was given to Loida's Vale. It was the same day notice was given to Loida's Vale. And I will show you those clips also. Them out there. They will show you those clips. Now talk about the maximum pressure Andrew Ones put on these people. Seems as if he want the land for him friends then. To build house span. The 4 parents land. But them already fight for already for we. So now, come to find out how this brother yeah. I do the people them and look why I do ya so.
So there are 2 separate investigations that emanated from the Prime Minister's statutory declarations. I want you to discuss that first and tell us what were those 2 separate investigations. One relates to the omission of information for which the Director of Corruption Prosecution ruled, and then the second investigation was around illicit enrichment.
Well, I would say on the 4 accounts, there were 2 related to his parents put his name on, one with a former constituency manager and another one. Now, it is important to look at the detail. The Director of Investigation said he brought to Mr. Holness's attention on 3 occasions that his name was in fact on the accounts. And in spite of that, Mr. Holness did not declare those as part of his declaration. Secondly, and even more importantly, the Director of Investigation found that in 2 of those accounts, monies were flowing through the accounts from accounts solely controlled by Mr. Holness and 2 accounts solely controlled by Mr. Holness. So in essence, he's saying Mr. Holness said he knew nothing about these accounts, but funds are flowing in the region of millions of dollars. Deposits put in today, taken out the following week. 2 accounts controlled solely by him. So the question is, was Mr. Holness being truthful when he said, well, it's my parents' account and I don't know anything about it?
Look on it, good people. Was the PM being truthful? Say parents' account and you don't know nothing about it. Was the PM being truthful? Say him don't know nothing about him, the account and parents' account. Him don't know nothing about it, gentle people. Was the man being truthful? Now, let me ask the Labour right them something. Labour right, when they don't want to stop the corruption, let me tell you something. Jamaica is at a crossroad. From the other day, I show you this picture, I tell you this. Jamaica is at a crossroad, and we're not going back. This is a precedent set for any prime minister who come in there, come deal with a skullduggery. At the same level of hammering, the Integrity Commission to give them, or more. They must be strengthened. This moment is for the people, not for politicians. Whether you're Labour and PNP, you should cheer for this moment. And the Prime Minister and all of them are going like say the man is clean and him not do nothing. The best way to prove you that you're innocent is let the investigation take its course. When I try to tamper with, when I come out and go on with the most things, when I look more guilty. This like is a corrupt, dirty boss. Nothing on the bus is clean. Not one man get up and stand up for righteousness. Not one man in the party. But what do you expect? Is the same dirty bus passenger them want to sign a code of conduct. And I'm sure them have problem with them taxes, just like the bus driver. The fish rat from the head. This dirty bus have no integrity. Don't expect to get anything out of it. This bus right here must go park. Look at it good. We can't even salvage anything from this bus. All canker, all sores. Bad. Backing a bad person. Think about that. History is not going to be kind to them. Just wait, man. When you look back in the review mirror, them say backside. They mash up my political life. May I tell you, say, history is not going to be kind to Uno. We now going to forget Uno. You hear me I say? In a moment like this, when the country need Uno most, Uno put man over the country, the loyalty behind man, and not the oath on the sword to protect the Constitution and integrity in the office. Uno swore no oath. Me say Uno swore one boss are dirty actors. Must I tell the people? While Jamaican people live in a squalor, man a thief, man a do all type of stuff, move money from here so to there so. How many accounts one man can have so? Someone will say, well, Carlos, me a 5, you know, I'm a businessman. This man was too busy handling business. 1,000 of transactions in 3 years. Them say about 4 to 5 transactions per day doing business. While man doing business, this man was not doing no business for the people. This man couldn't be doing business for the people while him in the office do that. That's why Jamaica pop down so. That's why crime and kill we saw. Look on with hospital, look on healthcare. Look on with schools, look on education, look on with police, look on Ministry of National Security. Look on the price of food, look on agriculture. Look on the road, them look at public works. The country have never seen any deplorable condition like this. Look at garbage. Look at waste management. Telling us about you have more garbage truck, but the more garbage truck you don't have, and the more goddamn garbage pile up. The financial superpower of the Caribbean. But this year we understand, say, tax revenue, corporate tax revenue last year was trickling in. At the same time, on a rape and take 300% raise. When you know say the economy was weak last year. But to hide on the corruption last year, on the tell us say Jamaica, a financial superpower of the Caribbean. Go out of the way. Probably pay for write up in the Miami Herald to tell the world how much Jamaica the financial superpower of the Caribbean. The same time that write up go on and was published, Jamaica tax revenue, corporate tax, dip. There's a hole in the budget this year. That's the reason for it. It was from last year. They know that corporate tax a dip. Remember these boys not poor, you know, them rich. 28 bank account and business all over the place, them rich. Rotten rich. But they come tell us a 300% raise. Doesn't panic good. Rich people take the money from teachers, police and nurse, civil servants, man who clean garbage off a road, regular poor people, part program for old people and picnic. Take money out of that. One of the time part program run out of money, Now have the money, Picking up to skip school because them go to school hungry. Or if they decide to go to school, they have to just go to school hungry. That time them boy are rich, So when I listen, I hear why go on and treat poor people. They may hear say it's like a family affair, yes, sir. Let me think different. Listen to this one more time, and I'm gonna read something for you after this. Very interesting. Share my work, people.
So there are two separate investigations that emanated from the Prime Minister's statutory declarations. I want you to discuss that first and tell us what were those two separate investigations. One relates to the omission of information for which the Director of Corruption Prosecution ruled, and then the second investigation was around illicit enrichment.
Well, I would say on the 4 accounts, there were 2 related to his parents put his name on, one with a former constituency manager and another one. Now, it's important to look at the detail. The Director of Investigation said he brought to Mr. Holness's attention on 3 occasions that his name was in fact on the accounts. And in spite of that, Mr. Holness did not declare those as part of his declaration. Secondly, and even more importantly, the Director of Investigation found that in 2 of those accounts, monies were flowing through the accounts from accounts solely controlled by Mr. Holness and 2 accounts solely controlled by Mr. Holness. So in essence, he's saying Mr. Holness said he knew nothing about these accounts, but funds are flowing in the region of millions of dollars. Deposits put in today, taken out the following week. 2 accounts controlled solely by him. So the question is, was Mr. Holness being truthful when he said, well, it's my parents' account and I don't know anything about it?
No, family. At this moment, I'm going to read something from the book of the Gleaner, published this morning. Right? The headline is an editorial of the Gleaner. IC is no luxury. No luxury. I'm going to tell you, so the IC is for us, the people, the Integrity Commission. Their job is to make politicians stop thieving money, whether they are PNP or Labour right. If Mark Golding going there and do the same thing when they expect them to work, don't. Talk to me. If Mark Golding going there and doing them same thing, when not expect them to work same way. Integrity Commission is for the people. Them not there to serve politicians and make them ego feel good. Them there to piss off politicians. Just like you see Aguania, so. I just can imagine the pressure on these people based on what is going on after them do them work. But the Integrity Commission is for us, the people. You hear me? It is for Labour, it is for PNP, it's for Jamaicans. They are working to make sure politicians are thieving money here. If I never them would know, say, money are going to appearance account here. Wouldn't hear about the 28 bank accounts. You hear me? They are not reporting this for politicians, because politicians do not want to hear this. They don't care to hear this. They would love to gag this, and so we don't hear. So the Integrity Commission fight so we could get information, people. I want you guys to understand it, because some Jamaican thinks there's some political stuff. Stop it. Don't listen to these guys. And now I see them and ask them integrity. The moment they stop the report of the report supposed to be table, them start going the most way and they try to destroy the reputation of the Integrity Commission. And I came on this platform and I tell the guys, say, please don't follow them. Just wait on the Integrity Commission report come out. Something big is about to happen. I told the guys that right as so. Not follow them. I rat trap them, I said. And you see what I want or something. Not never big so yet in Jamaica. This is a wheel. This is a wheel. What Sir Peter call this, brother? 116. What Sir P call this, man? A wheel get caught. And a 87 this. This is not 87, man. A big fish. What me say was, tell me quick what Sir P call him. You know what Sir P and Paddy watch. You know go like so watch him. So I watch Sir P all the while. A matter of fact, a long time I subscribe to Politics Watch. Yeah, man. So tell me something now. What Sir P that call a man like such man? When I talk about the grade of fuel. Him not 87, him what? 116? Not true? Something like that. Top tier. So, the Integrity Commission is for us. But them a man a mash up the country. Jamaica don't need the FBI or Scotland Yard to do its work, you know. We have all them system there, all the arms to do that. But who do them? Mash them up? Politicians themselves. Real criminal them, you know. Not the citizens of Jamaica say, boy, get rid of this and get rid of that. I don't want to hold my politician accountable. Politicians them come out with the nonsense, you know. At them, you know. The Integrity Commission is for us, people. Whether you're PNP and Labour Right, and you listen to this, don't listen to the noise. Because as much as you're Labour Right, you don't like this, you'd also want them to grab Mark Golding and deal with him same way if he should go in office and conduct himself the same way, right? If you put Jamaica first, you can't agree and appreciate what you're hearing right now, what you're seeing before your eyes in 2024. None of us. We can't. This is unacceptable. We can't. This is bad. And when you look on the world bus, the world dirty bus, nobody, it's dangerous, you know. When a man will do bad and you have supporters, I say, go on, you, go on, go bust more gun. Pam, 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 pam. Go on, shatter, go on, go do it again. Go on, brother, go on, yeah, do good. And I say, you make the thing light a fire. Yeah? Then there's no stopping. These people decide to stop. Them not decide to stop. Them not decide to take poor people out of squalor. Them not decide to stop. Then decide to hurt poor people. Walk around, hug we up. Left in the squalor where we in the zinc fence mentality, tenement yard life. Come hug we, take picture with we. And now we see one jump on the truck them. And we push up the fist and the finger. What they love there? I mean, you say one man sit up on 28 account. Beryl money run and how you treat West Kingston? Did West Kingston know say you have 28 accounts? Me know say right now, some man a call. Say, yo, you know, say that, yo, me know say some man a call you such man. Some of your man from West Kingston must have called you from your constituency. Yo, boss, I want to go on. Yo, see how you're fussy, you know. You come over, come tell me, saying on the money the other day, me ask if you had changed, I come tell man, so no, run, must wait till after election. And where you say you have 28 accounts. You take man for PUSSY. People are telling me, I tell you they call them and come to him. Me, I tell you, say they call them is going to come to him. Because people from this constituency were dry and hungry and no money. And them are going and say, no man, just wait until after the budget. No, wait until after the campaign. Just wait until after election. We don't have the money now. We are trying to balance it. This. So we are... Man, not taking the talking them no more. You know what Labour Right see on social media loud? Tired of you after this money come out and find out how rich you be? You know what Labour Right see come out and talk after the final say you have 28 accounts? Let's read. See what's going on. The Gleaner. The existence of the Integrity Commission, ICE, which has been the subject of searing attacks in recent times, isn't a luxury. Investigation Division, FID, which too will likely become a boogeyman for the political partisan if, as the ICE recommends, it proceeds with deeper investigations into the finances of Prime Minister Andrew Holness. Institutions like these are part of the national armory for economic growth and national development. People who don't understand that the Integrity Commission is for the people. It's not for politicians because none of them, PNP or Labour Right, is not happy. When Dwayne Vass report come out, Dwayne Vass was mad too. Me also see Bunting, Stunting Bunting had a report, them dig up Bunting too. I think when it was over the Fire License Authority. But it was cleared. I remember Bunting was hot too. And they go at them too. So I want the PNP know say it's not the Labour Right alone, but me never see the PNP them go so hard like this. Desmond Mackenzie, oh, they saw like him a son of threats and all them thing there. But remember, when Bunting report came out, nobody questioned the work of the report from these people. Nobody questioned it. When Vaz report came out, nobody questioned it. Me talk about Dwayne Vaz. Yeah, Dwayne Vaz taking bad rub and taking go he's in burn. Because not even me is sorry for him. On this platform, I was not sorry for Dwayne Vaz on the platform. Because if I trust the Integrity Commission for doing a good work and other reporting, why when it comes to a PNP, me go doubt them? Same question to the labor right. If we don't trust the Integrity Commission to dig up Bunting and dig up Dwayne Vaz, why when they do a job on the Prime Minister, we not go doubt them? Thing that works, so man. Can't work both ways. Institutions like these are part of the national armory for economic growth and national development, my people. The Integrity Commission is for the people. It is not for politicians. I want Jamaica people to understand. And it's not no PNP, nothing. It is Andrew Owens, him come in 2016. Then him pick the people. Let me say, man, a micromanager. Nobody ever pick nobody to go up on no goddamn Integrity Commission but him. You're not idiot. Who can pass this? Who can go around such man and say, boy, let me come sign up on the Integrity Commission? I'm the man implement it. I him put it, I him implemented the PNP, then build it, put it down, but them came out of power. That's why him talk about say him the best baby father for ideas. Because him not stop thief the PNP ideas. When them create it, and they never have enough time in Parliament, in the office to implement it, him pick it up and him put it out there. You hear him oftentimes. That's why him say he's the best baby father for ideas. These are the things we see him do. So him putting the Integrity Commission Act, yeah, in 2017. The man in the office already. The man in the office already. PNP have nothing to do with it. So how come the labor right now I talk about says a PNP group? A PNP build it, a PNP implement it, and then put it in to law? And the down labor right then, no stop, man. Stop it. Andrew baby this. And thanks to Andrew Owens to implement the Integrity Commission Act. Thanks, my brother. You never ready for it because you didn't have the integrity to handle it. Thanks to implement it. Wouldn't catch you. Wouldn't catch you. Would never know say you have 28 accounts. Would never know say money flowing from your account through your parents' account back to your account. So is it like a pipeline? It's like a tunnel. From you, parents, you, I mean, kids name a call, sister. Mighty God. Institutions like these are part of the National Army for Economic Growth and National Development. Put another way, the Integrity Commission and FID are critical ramparts against those who might be inclined to exploit their public office for private gain, which is why they must be defended. I believe that too. Labour and PNP stand up for righteousness. Don't make the Labour them mash this thing down. And if Mark won't come in and do the same thing, we're back to square one. We will never grow as a people. We're tired of squalor life. Bag of food and look a pocket change. They must leave the Integrity Commission alone. Nobody tell this brother not to declare his asset. The JLP are not talking about the man's statutory declaration that still cannot be verified, still cannot be certified. No, we're going 4 years now. Now we're going 4 years that our Prime Minister statutory declaration cannot be cleared. And that this deliberate them support. Even the Minister of Foreign Affairs. Even our Minister of Foreign Affairs, it's such an embarrassment to us. She back this man. It took over 4 years now. They're not talking about that, you know. They are not talking about that. Nobody tell the Prime Minister to do that. Nobody did. Nobody forced him, no PNP forced him not to declare him asset. That started all of this. It's just a man refusal of declaring his asset that prompted all of this, you know. Still, it's going year number 4. The man's statutory declaration cannot be certified. And the Labour, them not talking about it. It is okay for our Foreign Affairs Minister for money to be going through the Prime Minister's account to his parents back to his account. It's okay to a Foreign Affairs Minister that it's going to go about 4 years now. The brother's statutory declaration cannot be certified by the Integrity Commission. It's okay for a Foreign Affairs Minister. We are come a foreigner come look up in a people with integrity face. When she back corruption. It's dangerous what's going on in Jamaica, people. Jamaican politicians don't want to be held accountable. They want to continue to fatten them pocket at the expense of poor people. That's what they want to do. Just think about the whole rudeness of these boys. Look on the case of this woman I saw. Look how they try to keep her on. They don't give a damn about nothing. People because them know what come. The elephant I got drop. The 116. In file I got drop. The biggest chopper in the country. File I got drop. The whole thing to keep that woman on. They might even go against our Constitution Court. Even the Constitution Court, remember the man losing it, you know, every time. Him lost in the Constitution Court every time. That means if the government loses in the Constitution Court every time, the government amend the Constitution. Leaders of government supposed to uphold the Constitution, but them go to court go lose every time. What I tell you plain say, the government that is supposed to uphold the Constitution, they might violate the Constitution. In doing so, they might violate Jamaicans' constitutional rights. Don't forget, there are a bunch of Jamaicans right now that have sued the government and now receiving money. Even though the government appeal it, the appeal court kicked it out. Because under Andrew Ones, under SOE, under him, them lock up some youths, people of Jamaica, many people. For no reason, no charges, just lock you up at jail for a long time. No charges. Bad man thing, dictatorship. Because fees them have the backing. Backing strong enough. Fees them by everybody have them in their pocket. No law now abide by. So when his brother sit down in the office there, clearly I enrich himself and his family. Based on what I read in the report. And them look for poor people, mash up on a house, mash up on a stall, mash up on cat, take on the goods, and I will show you those two people. Trust me. There's a lot. This brother I saw, Andrew tears, him trail of tears is very long. And I'm going to keep reminding on this platform. The whole time the man in there now behave himself, you know. Him in the office now behave himself. But to send police out upon some people who are not criminal, they just violators zone. If you sell somewhere you're not supposed to sell, you are not a criminal. It is a ticketable offense. Ticketable. But them could have said, move your stuff from us right now. And don't come back here. I'll give you a ticket right now, and if I come back here and see you, I'll write your name down or whatever. I'll be on a record. That means if I see you again down here, may I double your ticket. Maybe next time I confiscate your goods. Talk to me, people, if I say you talk to a human being. You know, come with sledgehammer and beat down people and take every goddamn thing them have. Some people trust them goods to come out and sell. Some people sit on hand cart, or people in the market, goods them go trust and sell on hand cart. Me used to their market I sell to, not that type of hustling, but me know these things. Me see people do that. You have a flatbed cart, go down in the market, go to one of them St. Elizabeth people. Some people that come from some farm community. You tell them, say, yo, give me something we go sell now. I remember I sell yourself for them goods too, you know. Them in the back time of the market, they must sell it cheaper than the man with the panic cart. The man with the panic cart will sell a little bit more because the man with the panic cart, he have a special service, a special purpose. It's for people who don't want to go down in the market. Nobody will jump out of one car. Yo, send me a bag of pieces. Send me a bag of pieces real quick. Send me a pound of onion. Give me a pound of onion. It's the panic cart right there, so. You don't have no time to come out and go down in the market. So you'll pay the little extra to the cart man. Whereas people, may I tell about this, may I tell about the chemistry people. A market business, may I tell about. I say it work. So when the cart man buy the peas from the woman on a market, he might go up a road, go put on money on it, come have to make a profit and go back, go give back the woman her money. Yeah. I saw them make them profit. The extra money, him keep it and build on it and build on it and build on it. That's Jamaica hustle 101. So when they take away the cart load of goods from the brother up, that's the woman. Not for them old people down in the market, such man. You never know that. Me think you come from poor. When they take away the goods and mash up them stall, many of these people offer it, them trust and borrow money to start business or even to keep them business up, because sometimes a Jamaican them and them out of them business, them pay rent out of them business. Sometimes the business money dip. A real Jamaican may I talk to today, you know, who never do business yet. We used to have shop at Jamaica, you know. And you keep naming out your shop, you know. Yeah? You buy half a dozen case of beer last Thursday when the liquor truck come. And you name out it. Next time you buy 5 cases of beer, and you name out it. And next time you 4 cases of beer, and until the buckle go down in your shelf, you have to lock up your shop to embarrass to keep it open. Jamaican survival, me talk about. These boys don't remember about that, but them sit on one side and mash up people sitting. A point, and I tell people mash up. The whole time, they might enrich themselves. Money I flow through this, I flow through that. What kind of backside I go on? It's a family affair. You're too busy working for you and a family. That's why the country mashed down so. That me I wonder how Jamaica mashed down so, you know. Me couldn't put a finger upon it. But it's clear to I and I. The reason why the country mashed down so, the brother too busy. Too busy. And also for himself.
So there are 2 separate investigations that emanated from the Prime Minister's statutory declarations. I want you to discuss that first and tell us what were those 2 separate investigations. One relates to the omission of information for which the Director of Corruption Prosecution ruled, and then the second investigation was around illicit enrichment.
Well, I would say on the 4 counts, there were 2 related to his parents put his name on, one with a former constituency manager and another one. Now, it's important to look at the detail. The Director of Investigation said he brought to Mr. Holness's attention on 3 occasions that his name was in fact on the accounts. And in spite of that, Mr. Holness did not declare those as part of his declaration. Secondly, and even more importantly, the Director of Investigation found that in 2 of those accounts, monies were flowing through the accounts from accounts solely controlled by Mr. Holness and 2 accounts solely controlled by Mr. Holness. So, in essence, he's saying Mr. Holness said he knew nothing about these accounts, but funds are flowing in the region of millions of dollars. Deposits put in today, taken out the following week. 2 accounts controlled solely by him. So the question is, was Mr. Holness being truthful when he said, well, it's my parents' account and I don't know anything about it?
At this 2 points, I want the labor right them explain to me today. This parents' bank account here, where money flow through like a tunnel or a pipe. From one side, Andrew Holness I send it to parents' account, and him dip on the next side, I catch it. I want the labor right them explain this if this is okay. A Jamaican no love and a man no love and party. And money make you sell on a conscience. The next thing we want to explain. It take go 4 years now, the man's statutory declaration can declare. We got everything else just for a minute right now. Because everything else is just details, you know. If this brother declared his taxes long time, they wouldn't investigate him, you know. They wouldn't dig him up this deep. Look funny good. The man call this on himself, Jamaica people. I will sit down and the liberate them go on like they want to come protest and go on they want boohoo. The man, them give the man so many chances. So many chances. The man called this for himself. You talk about 4 years now, I know they are jail. If the man in America, what happened to that brother? England, Canada. What happened to that brother? Then they are Jamaica boohoo. The whole of them. Mr. Pernell Charles Jr. come out yesterday. Me don't know him I try to do more than just embarrass him little self. When I'm younger, you have more shelf life. You're young, you have more career politically. Stop. Hit your goddamn trailer behind a crooked head. It's not going to go nowhere. We're going to take the whole of over. Right now, you're stained. As you are right now, Mr. Charles, you are stained. All of on the bus stained. Me not lie, me I tell you. When you're young, me don't call like you have to kiss the ring. Nobody can stand up and stand out. Everybody like they're afraid of such man. Is this another Donald Trump kiss the ring moment? No, sir. No, sir. Me say you better go talk to the man in West Kingston. West Kingston, man, they want their money. And they don't want to excuse. All the excuse you to give them gone through the window. You can't go tell West Kingston you don't have more money. You know? Me say you can't tell West Kingston say you don't have more money. That done. I tell you, you can't go West Kingston broke. Don't try it again. I like me I tell people. Then the labor right them hear attack. People at the labor right them hear attack on social media. Say the man has so much account and the man mean. Me not tell say man a star apple. One man at 28 account. How much you have with you and your wife, the penny? And how much your wife have? Me say, make sure when I go West Kingston, nobody go there with a pocket empty. Them not take no broke man no more. After them, you can't have them and use that come out and expect West. Why you used to tell West Kingston that done? People like me, I tell. People only know Jamaica people, you know. It's when it comes to money. It's when it comes to money and poor people. And people find out say a star apple. Eh? And every time you call you, I tell them say nothing. And the same people who vote for you at West Kingston go here so you have so much account. I want there, man, the chatting done. Me say, make sure when you go West Kingston, such man. You make sure you carry your pocket full of money. Because the people are not take the chatting no more. May I tell you? Eh? The brother them in the Garrison. We are all have the turf for the vote for you. Them not in no long talk, you know, promising. As a matter of fact, if you used to give them $500,000, I tell you right now if I give them more. Because them never know say a 28 account. It must think a normal thing me I tell to the people. Nah, man. So when you realize how much this brother do in an office, and you look at how he treat the people, and you say, you know, so that brother wicked though. John no, that brother has something else, John no. John no star. Look how I treat the people them. Come out as a real estate agent. Eh? Listen, man, people are selling the country.
Has been put on hold, at least for now, until a meeting is convened with the government and the Sugar Corporation of Jamaica, SCJ, to work out the way forward.
Prime Minister Andrew Holness, who visited the community today, told the residents that the area will be developed in an orderly way and they will not be left out. Kirk Wright has this primetime news follow-up.
The residents eagerly awaited the arrival of the Prime Minister to hear the government's next move after demolishing their structures. Immediately after he arrived, he convened a meeting where he made this announcement.
This community and this area is about to experience a change, a transformation. We have put in place a master plan that is going to bring 15,000 houses into this area. Not for rich people.
And with that, the Prime Minister declared the options available.
You will have options to acquire the land itself. You will have options to acquire a starter unit. And you will have options to acquire a full unit. Presently, we were modeling our target prices as to the prices that we have been giving in Catherine Estates, which is just across here. And those units are about $6.5 average $1 billion.
Good news, but the price point sparked questions of doubt about affordability. The Prime Minister assured there was no need to worry as persons will be able to obtain mortgages.
So you will be able to buy your house and pay over time. The same way you're doing it now in incrementally building out. But when you go this route, you get your full house in a community.
Some say they weren't convinced of the Prime Minister's plan.
You know that he's lying, right? Because me know a lie I tell, right? From the first instance, him should have found out all of them something before him demolish the building them, right? And then he come back with him foolish now. Remember, you know, him say, we are criminal, you know. Me hear in person and then him go tell you right there, say him did not say it, and me have to come up and say it. Yes, him say it.
The Prime Minister told the people that it appeared they were scammed because the government has no record of them paying for lands in the area.
Now we need to know who did you pay. We want to be able to assist, but if we are going to assist, we need to have clean hands coming to the table.
So after this brother in there, so rich, have so much stuff. Look on the bottom feeder. Even the farmer them not safe from the brother. Even the farmer them a ball.
In Bernard Lodge, St. Catherine, as farmers continue their cry for justice. On this occasion, these boulders have been placed along a main road leading towards arable land. It's an indication that farmers who have tended to their land for more than 3 decades in some cases are no longer welcomed here. It's been more than 3 years since the government announced the Greater Bernard Lodge Development Master Plan, a long-term plan to accommodate future population growth in the Kingston metropolitan region and create a sustainable integrated township. But for farmers in Bernard Lodge, St. Catherine, that's when their worst nightmare started.
This is an ongoing battle between SCJ Holding and whoever that lease or sold the property to. I have a 25-year lease that has not expired, and the property was put up for sale or to be released to somebody. My lease gave me permission to free access to my farm.
In the pursuit of justice, one farmer has secured this tractor behind me to clear the roadway to his farm so that he can continue with his livelihood. But it's not the first time these farmers have been barred from accessing their farmlands. The farmers explained to me that at least on one occasion before, this gate was barred, denying entry.
I came here, and as you look, you can see that barrier was installed, locked, donkey was nobody communicate with you. And this morning I come to go to my farm, as you can clearly see the amount of boulders, and it is not something that you can carry on a handcart. Security guards are over there. No vehicle could have come here without it being seen. And it is disrespectful, and without farmers, there will be no food, and the government need to look at the thing.
After a fierce battle for land in 2019, SCJ Holdings Limited, the government's land management company, decided to create a new agricultural subdivision of 1,330 acres located to the south of the development to appease the farmers. The farmers were told they will be relocated to that location where they will be allowed to continue their farming practices. However, not all the farmers agreed to the relocation. Farmers like Michael Blake says he has been fighting the eviction in court and will continue to do so.
One rich man can't have the right over our next man. You can't lease me a property for 25 years and then you go and sell it without compensating me, or you go and release it without compensating me. And look at the road there. You can see the road that they use dirt and block off the road completely. Several times you go on your farm and your irrigation pipes cut up. And this is what is happening, and we are not enough. So I'm calling on the government to ensure that justice is done. And whatever I do will be done within the confines of the law.
He says he has already reached out to his attorney regarding the latest contractual breach.
My attorney will address this. Mr. Bert Samuels has represented me. I spoke to him this morning, and all the necessary action will be taken for the breach that has been committed. To remove the boulder, it costs you $35,000. You cannot rent a front end for less than that. It's $35,000 just to get a tractor to come here to clear.
You think of that alone? Look how much people, the problem is here, so there's a pattern. You're going to see a pattern where over and over again, you're going to see farmers get pushed off on land for some rich man. You see the people them get them house smashed down for rich man. Now put in some development, how much 1,000 house, screw the poor people them house. Developer come just run right over them. Remember, I feel them four parents, blood leak on them soil there. The whole of them land, they're all sugar cane land. The whole of them land, they have with four parents' bones scattered all over them land there. 95 for them land there already. Una take 1,940 acres, give to other people. That open the door. That show we say, una can't give a land for free. Some want to treat the Jamaican people same way. Jamaica land is sacred. You cannot take 1,940 acres, give to some other people who never fought for this. Jamaican people need to get theirs first. Me even hear labor right, I say, if such man did a thief and did a bless everybody else, it a bad and not so bad. But all it look like the whole time you're in there, I oppress the people. I'm going to show you another clip again where another farmer under oppression again by a rich man for the same land. I'm going to ask you a question. SCJ Holding, which is government land management company, SCJ Holding. Somebody borrow money for them land there. You see, after this Integrity Commission report come out, me not trust nobody, you know. Because like them people want to drain Jamaica deliberately, you know, mash up the country, you know. Because it's only when a man want to mash up the country, look for yourself and give yourself and your friend them 300% raise. Any company do that, they want to mash up the company. Any country do that and mash, they want to mash up the country. Nobody, no country in the world, no look for a politician and give themselves 300% raise. If the country not mash up fast enough, just give yourself a big raise. Jamaica have to go down. People who no see it. How much time the Rasta man pick never tell you no? Me not a man, but me can see things. I deliberately drag. When a man put on the 300% raise, a rock stone a man put on Jamaica neck under water, man. Rain a fall out a road and it out a door, nice. It's raining out there. Eh? It's raining outside, people. Me say any man give themselves 300% raise and mash, they want to mash up the country. A rock stone and put on Jamaica neck. No country not do that. Why? Because a rock stone will be put on the country neck. No company not do that. You da bankrupt them. They might have so much money and give himself 300% raise. You think God asleep? Eh? You can't get away with these things. And we are here about people. What's up with this? SCJ Holding, Government Land Management, is a holding company for Andrew owners again. How come Jamaica Sugar Land turn SCJ Holding? Sugar Corporation of Jamaica, something like that, holding. Eh? Government Land Management. Who that they, which office the land under? Now such man. How is that holding company? What is this? We don't understand about the land, you know. Sugar land, you know. People land, you know. Me said it's an integrity report that come out, but I look on such man different. Everything is more clear as such man to us. While you take yours, you oppress the people, my brother. And you're going to hear SCJ again. You're going to see a white man will pop up like him a green ripper. Look like a boogie man. I come tell the black people about them land. Like we have to talk to the back. You see the real background master pop up.
The parish of St. Thomas has had mixed fortunes in recent years for agriculture. In January of this year, the government announced $200 million to assist sugarcane farmers in St. Thomas, who have been negatively affected by the closure of the Golden Grove Sugar Factory. However, some small farmers who now occupy farmer sugar lands are complaining about eviction notices.
So we're there a long time.
Because before it came out of production,
and since cane show up, we have the land. We have them off before Eastern shut down because we plant canal. When birthday here and I run the place and say we plant canal, don't light no fire and it we use. Till cane, we still a work a plant canal. And then we farm from and then we eat from, then we send we picnic at school out there. So we need to get some more type big food.
We need to get the land to work. Establish yourself, spread the wings. I don't want it to say.
If we have to pay, we're willing to pay, we lease, but you can't come and just throw we out if just the big man come, we come put cow. Then we are going to survive around here, nothing around here. Cow alone can't help, we cow enough for we. When we have a for we, let something for we. It is not fair. We need justice.
True.
In response, the SCJ head, Joseph Shakir, toured sections of the Eastern Parish. He was accompanied by members of the Rural Agricultural Development Authority, RADA, as well as a Member of Parliament, Dr. Fenton Ferguson.
How we can accommodate them in the plans for the development of the former sugar lands in Eastern St. Thomas. I represent Minister Shaw and his ministry on this mission. SCJ Holdings Limited is the landowner on behalf of the government. And at the invitation of Dr. Ferguson, I came out to have a first-hand look at the state of affairs on the land. Now, it is clear to me that there is active and good farming taking place, albeit scattered. There has to be some rationalization down the road. Suffice it to say that the government has no intention of disrupting farmers who are engaged in productive activities. But we have to find a way where farmers can remain where they are, cultivating and using land productively, and still be able to accommodate larger investors who can provide employment to residents of the area.
People, when you hear I go on this, cow. The man them deliberately mash up farming in a, you may say the man mash up the country. You know, hear me say such man, people a long time me are telling up on my page, you know. A long time I tell you say the things that happen in Jamaica deliberately, man just see Jamaica fall and make it fall. Jamaica free fall. Jamaica free fall, a man would even catch it like when their phone drop out their hand and use all their foot to break the fall. The man never make Jamaica mash up the land of my birth and mash up and mash up. Deliberately mash up farming. Food price high. See there? See there? Because them and them friend have importation license. I ship food in the country. We just read the other day, hotel, I get them food, them produce from foreign people. Nothing for us. Middle class people Ghana, Jamaica, because the man take the duty-free imports and should I give the poor people of Jamaica, give to some other people. In take tax break when should I give poor people of Jamaica and lift up the country and make it move forward. You know, say a deliberate mashing up of Jamaica people, you know, see it. You know, say if you give other people, immigrants, tax break over your own people in their country, own native. You know, say you can't compete against the immigrants. You know, say if you give them duty-free imports over the native, you know, say native are going to die out. Looking at Jamaica across the country, everywhere you go, Jamaican businesses are dying out. The few that are hanging on and life support, it's a deliberate act to tear the country down. I don't know if Asiago will never mash it up, so this man want to mash it up some more. I don't know what Jamaica does such man, you know. People, this is no accident. This is not an accident because in a time when Jamaica tax revenue dip, the man them look for themselves and say, boy, Jamaica go over the cliff, you know. Nigeria, you know, see, go over the cliff. Make you push it over more. 300% raise. You don't think this is an accident? You don't look for it good. A long time me I tell you, no. A wickedness. And while the man enrich himself in the office, the man come out, beat everybody else. Eh?
Yeah, man, come back and woman Andrew Wallace place for real, man. Come back and man and parents, brother. Because watch out. You feel like Andrew Wallace poor people in the family? You know, want to see a man go live in family also. Right now, in Andrew Wallace, right now, a family where we need a house just like how we need a house now. Eh? Come back and prison, we go live and make soldiers and police run with them. The soldiers and police, they never run with my young boy for we. Then them happy catch me. Me a whole man. Me can run for soldier and police right now, especially soldier. Eh? Andrew Wallace, you know? Come back.
People, make people angry, you know. Make people think out of a craziness. People, it's raining and thundering outside. Make a play my rain song for you know. This song is called I Like It When It Rain. By I, Jamaican Carlos. I wrote it. Me even arrange it. Even the harmony. Me arrange every line, every sound, every note in this song. Listen it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I like it when it rains. Like it when it rains. Yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, yes. Oh, Girl, I like it when it rains. Yeah, yeah. I like it when it thunders. I like it when it rains. Yeah, yeah. It makes me feel much younger. Girl, it's raining in my bed. Na 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 na. It's raining in my bed. Yes. Girl, it's raining in my bed. Na 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 na. Girl, it's raining in my bed. Yes. Ooh. And if a sheet gets wet, it doesn't matter. My mattress weight, it doesn't matter. Girl, as long as I'm with you, you and only you will do. If my pillow gets wet, it doesn't matter. My blanket wet, it doesn't matter.
What would you say?
I'm so in love with you.
What?
So whenever we make love, I like it when it rains.
It's a rain out the door.
I like it when it's thunder.
Hold on there. This song for everybody where it a rain. Me say somebody from Jamaica last night tell me say it a rain and look like mudslide setting. Somebody tell me a while ago say it a rain. I must have New York. It a rain. A Florida. But they are Florida right now. And it a rain and thunder outside.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm. I like it when it rains. I like it when it rains. Yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Girl, I like it when it rains. Yeah.
Big up the UK. It's a rain in UK too. It's outside too. It's a rain. Rain in Canada. Which part is the rain? Tell me. Overcast in New Jersey, Albany. Rain, weather for young dog. Karen, bless up. Debbie. Christopher, bless up. Producer Wayne, bless up. Drew McMuffy, bless up. God, Lewis.
And if my sheet gets wet, it doesn't matter. My mattress weight, it doesn't matter. Girl, as long as I'm with you, you and only you will do. If my pillow gets wet, it doesn't matter. My blanket wet, it doesn't matter. Girl, I'm so in love with you.
Jamaica and the Flash Flood Watch. How about this year? Hey! Pull up selector. You know, say Jamaica and the Flash Flood Watch. You know, stay safe out there. Hey! Bless up everybody. You got the chat. Jamaica go under too much pressure, too much stress lately, too much detail. You have to ease your mind, relax your brain.
Oh, yes.
I've been in a circle, this is the push the car out of mud. Hey! It's raining in London, producer Wayne. Rain up all everywhere. Hey! Hey!
It makes me feel much younger. Girl, it's raining in my bed. Na 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 na. It's raining in my bed. Yes. Girl, it's raining in my bed. Na 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 na. Girl, it's raining in my bed. Yes. Ooh. And if a sheet gets wet, it doesn't matter. My mattress weight, it doesn't matter. Girl, as long as I'm with you, you and only you will do. If my pillow gets wet, it doesn't matter. My blanket wet, it doesn't matter. Girl, I'm so in love with you. So whenever we make love, like
what?
Hey,
hey, hey, hey. Yo. Yeah, man. The rain.
it's raining in my bed. Yes, girl, it's raining in my bed. Na 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 na. It's raining in my bed. Yes. Girl, the rain is falling and I need you now. And my body's calling and I need you now. Please don't let this moment pass. I don't know how long this rain gonna last. Baby, hold me, squeeze me,
what do you say?
touch me, tease me. You know I do it just to please me. Girl, I love
Yeah, man.
Girl, I like it when it rains. Yeah, yes.
Yes, man. They love it when it rains.
I like it when it rains. Yeah, yes. It makes me feel much younger. Girl, it's raining in my bed.
Stop it, boy. Play again. Yes, so what I say about that? You don't like the tune there? Yeah, man. I'm a Billy, man. I want to say. Whenever I know something can write, you think me a DJ alone? Me not just DJ alone. Me a bad lyricist too, you know. I want to know, man. Me full of lyrics like what? A Papa San and them man, them man, me teacher, Lieutenant Stitchy, Professor Nuts and lecturer and them man, they will tell story in them lyrics. I saw me stay. Lyrics from me, I saw go Kingston. No stay there. I know something with other people. My band because my father do record. And I will also share my father's song. We do it before on social media. I will share my father's songs with you guys before. Vinyl record. Last song my father did was 1975. When me a baby. And yeah. Yeah, man, my father passed. I may have some of his material in a house there, you know. I have him stamp on some stuff. So I'm going to push on my father's stuff right now. Because I tell you my father, the band in a music and that's something I adapt people. You hear? Yeah, man. So, people at Jamaica, come here. Before we left that video, make we stop run up and down being politician and not get none. You hear? Me I tell you no clear. Please, me I beg you no. Me want to leave you on a good note today. Make you feel uplifted and strengthened. People, we are no squatters in our land. We foreparents fought for it already. We just need to stand up and fight for what is right, what is ours. When I hear Andrew want to say him a fight for legacy, you hear me say him not care about popularity, him care about legacy. Want to phone a legacy. We still don't talk about England for give a reparation. You know want England give a reparation in the money and who don't get $1. We have one heap of land in a Jamaica. They take 1,200 acres give the Chinese in one place to build road. And they take 740 acres give them the next place. You combine that, you get 1,948 acre land. These people set up them colony. Now, the reason why them give them the land is for the road. The cost of the road, we could have paid for that in a 1 year because it's less than $4 billion, which we in the diaspora are sent annually. They could have paid for the damn road, keep the land out of the diaspora money, and have worry per change left. Tell me, say, if I'm this or another deliberate. People are showing these things, you know. This is a dumb man, not see what I want. No. You know, see deliberate destruction everywhere. Somehow agreement, the legalized obia. People you know see a deliberate destruction. Man, I open the gates of destruction pan we. And because the people them now wise up, we get caught up in our look one room, in our tenement yard, and we okay. Come out, they come ring bell and push a fist and ask for the right thing, you know. As long as once 4 years or 5 years, a man can give you a plastic bag with some food and give you a couple $1,000. We are right in Jamaica. That not all right for me, you know. You know, matter if you have PNP and Labour to watch my video, you know. You know, all right for me, you know. Me have PNP family and PNP friends. Me have Labourite family and Labourite friends. You know, all right. You know, all right, you know. You know, all right. You might go on like so, all right, because a politics time come, look at money are run, everybody are busy run, and the bars they run, so look at means are going right now. 4 or 5 years when nothing now go on in the dry season. You know, so we come back to square one. Tumbleweed are blowing away dry in our tenement yard. Everything dry up. Leaf a drop off a ackee tree. Everything is dry up and hungry in the place. The band can say poor life. Me a warn uno again. Me born come have sense in a tenement yard. When me have sense, my sense is a tenement yard me there in a trench town. Turner Street, remember clearly. Right next to Trenchtown Comprehensive High School. I was right there when I build that wall around the school. Piece of block dropping on my head and bust it. Me have the scar in my head right now to show. Trenchtown Comprehensive High School wall was building. And me a walk as little pick. Me a baby them time there. You know, busybody and piece of wall block dropping on my head. Bust me head, I will never forget. And man from Rima come and say if he left. The whole community have a mass exodus. The whole community have to left. Come on, from Rima, come over badness, peer badness. A whole gang and say we have to left. My parents find themselves out. Walter, people can't forget them things. They're young enough to understand. Mr. Soldier set up a tent in the crossroad right at Trenchtown and Turner Street wall, where the school wall there. At the crossroad, we see Soldier set up tent right there. So anybody know Turner Street, you know, Trenchtown right next to the Trenchtown Comprehensive High School. Right at the wall there. So me I look up picking a peep choosing fence. Me ban them thing here. Why 50 odd year later, these things don't change for the youth them come up. And them me I talk about. Some big people who cuss me out now. You know, somebody come in my comment section the day after me do a video like that. A beautiful video. Say, Carlos, worry about where we are, right? Worry about yourself. I want to understand how some people think. But we now worry about you who can vote. You will take a drink of rum for your vote. You will take a curry goat, a cup of soup for your vote. You will just take a picture, a handshake, or a promise for your vote. You will take a couple $1,000 for your vote, or just a political orange or green shirt for your vote. Me not chat about you. My video right now is in defense of the youth them where we not see yet. Me have grandpeople me telling them about all the time. Talk about the unborn. When Marcus Garvey fight and Nani fight, them know say we not born yet. But did the fight stop? Talk to me. When Martin Luther and them and their fight, they know so we're not born yet. But did their fight stop? When Rosa Parks sit down in the bus, she knows so we're not born yet. But did she stand up or she sat down that morning? So the rest of us can sit down. If what we are doing, I think about ourselves right now, it not going to work. Many of what we're doing right now, the fight we are fighting now, we not going to experience the change. Enough of we got dead before we see change. They will see we name in a book like Marcus Garvey and Martin Luther King. Very relevant towards black civilization and moving forward. You can't take them and they work with them up on earth. Nobody can feel them shoe. I want to understand what Carlos are talking about. But enough of the work we are doing on earth today. Nobody expect to get no blessing and a pocket full of money after you come off your life. Nobody going to talk and dead poor so that the others can come up and dead rich. I must not know. We can't be selfish for a mission. Yeah. That mission is not selfish mission. The mission I don't know about some other people, you know. But I know on my platform, I'm sort of a Rasta man. My mission is clear. It's for the future generation. After I tell to see PNP and Labour to tell the people about land rights. And in 2024, they look on the same people and call them squatters. When the same people them land, whether you forgive them, you take the people them land and give to some other people. The land, what is for them that take everything, it's like there's a strategy to keep Jamaican people poor. It no matter who come in a power. That's why I say we want change in Jamaica. We love change. We want change. We want change from people. Someone who don't even know that we're in a poverty, you know. Someone who don't even know that we're being wronged. Maybe if I was in Jamaica, I would know that they have been wronged also. Me that they wouldn't know too. I look at politicians for hustle. PNP and labor right. Is when me change geological location, me understand what I go on. Paired with the knowledge. As a Rastaman son, I grew up in a household where my father nail stuff in me daily. I mean, my father talk. And the life where me live, like when I born in a tenement yard. The experience on earth, growing up in Jamaica. I want to believe. My life, people can write a book off of my life. Can build a movie off of my life. The things I've been through in my life. People. Believe me. So I see my people, I live a certain way. And if we now look for structural change, might as well pack up. Because everybody's a look for a bag of food, boy. Yeah. Couple $1,000. Where they are paying pay and labor right. What is meaningful where a politician done for you? Where you can leave and show your grandpicnic say, you know, say, and so and so and so. They make that thing they look so. Tell me now, which one a party do something grand for you? Still live in a tenement yard. Pangole banking. Poor life. Dirty water and garbage pan road like the nana respect for man. You know, so respect couldn't have for Jamaica people make so much garbage out there. Respect couldn't have for the people. But nana respect for the people make so much garbage out there. Where the garbage never did when Eddie in a power. When Michael Manley in a power. When the white man them in a power. Garbage never did this so. When we're less intelligent. When we never have so much money. Garbage never did this so. I respect them boy and half the way. And the people now stand up because these people get weaker. Back in those days, you have stronger Jamaican who don't take nonsense. The more we get madder and the more we get intelligent, the more we get weak and softer. Jamaica is the softest in the Caribbean. Where we gone? How did I know that? Because during the Big Sea, Jamaica was the only island in the Caribbean that did not protested the shutdown, you know that? In one country, I think it was St. Vincent, the brother over there. Him get him head boss, my prime minister, in a protest, people are protest because they want to shut down the country. Because I'm a puppet. Jamaica was the only country in the Caribbean. Never protest. That's when we prove Jamaica weakness. That one man overpowered the whole of the people in Jamaica, that Uncle Dog the pan road. At that moment, me know that such man get the power over the people. So we used to be a strong set of people. We never used to take no nonsense. I used to be more dunce. Have less money. One pair of shoes. Stink shoes because we can't even afford socks. Not get to buy socks and ice. Yam overnight food we not in the fridge. Crank keep the meat over the fireplace. Cured. They have tried for me got people yard go see me never have that in my yard because my father a Rasta man. And even though them life where I come from with smarter, wiser, more intelligent. A poor Jamaica could afford to have school banks in all the schools. You know, there's something wrong. You know, a black man a thief from the people. From the white man, them dead. You see a pure thief come in the office. Black man want to live like a rock star. Tell me if Michael Manley and Siaga, they have 10 houses and 28 accounts. You know, see what happened? You know, see the shift. Look at black countries from Jamaica to Africa. People at times need to start looking for our legacy. Legacy start at home. What about them land boat here? What about them land boat here? If we have 940 acres, can give some other people. What about we? You know, take it easy to walk through 100 acre land, Jamaica people. Picture 100 acre land. You think you can walk 100 acre land easily? You're going to need some source of transportation, whether you get a horse, the ATV, or you have a jeep to drive around it or something, or you have a plane or helicopter. Picture 100 acres of land, Jamaica people, before people fought for it already. Picture 100 acre land. Just look on it good. Just picture 100 acre land. That's a lot of land. But them take 1,900 of that and 40. Just look at 100 acre land where you can walk through. But then give it 1,200 of that one place. Me say 100 acre you can walk through. Not so easy. They take 1,900 acres of land that is so dear to us. Sacred land. Them land in Jamaica no joker land. None never run off them boy the slave them take it and get away. And leave you out a door in a tenement yard. Paul Bogle them man there never dead in vain. Sam Sharp got hung in vain. Marcus Garvey beat the drum without social media. Spread around the world. How did he do it? Only God works. What if Marcus Garvey had social media? The forefathers didn't fight for we to take what they fought for and give it away or sit down and watch some greedy few among us give it away while us sit down and do nothing. And we have more rights, more than the people them who fought for our rights. Marcus Garvey and Malcolm X and Martin Luther King never have no rights to fight for nobody's rights. They never have no rights to fight for nobody's rights. Because at any moment they could have been hanged on a tree like a piece of plastic bag. Then did it anyway. Now that we have rights, handful of rights. Social media, we can't even go on it and talk, put posts, a blog, a video. We can write a letter. We can send an email. We can do something as a group of people. But instead, we sit down on our hands and watch a greedy few among us. Started under PJ, then Portia, then Andrew. And we all sat and watched that thing and cheer it on. Look where we come now. Go to Jamaica, you're not seeing the middle class anymore. It's just the rich and the poor. When I was growing up, Jamaicans used to have supermarket and wholesale and pharmacies in my country. Jamaica don't know if they handle business no more, don't it? And even in the comment sections, you'll see Jamaican people will have beat them own people and believe, say, Jamaican people can't own business. The country we grew up in, that's all we know. I will sit down and watch a greedy few sell we out our heritage. Everything for sale. Running off the people them off of the land where farm. Remember? Then white man show up like the boogeyman. Tell you what him think and how him feel and how this land fi run. The white man we see in the video I'm showing now. Tell him feel and who him come out and can represent. He come out and can represent Adley Shah. The government. And your honest. And one boogeyman there behind all of this. One boogeyman there behind all of this. And your honest work. Moving all the people because of one or two greedy man. And the whole of we sit down there, we go along with it because of politics are how we feel. Use politics, sell out. We own our heritage. We don't mind if we don't get nothing. As long as who we love in power. And if it's PNP, we do the same thing too, my people. Don't forget that. PNP will do the same thing too. Because PNP will come out strong if you talk about their leader right now. Some of them don't care about nothing more than politics. We not look for my heritage. We not put politicians to do work. We not challenge them. We don't want nothing more than care package. Some feed and some chicken. A bag of fertilizer. I look at money for help people in the school. I could pocket change. That is not life, people. Why we always have to run come a white man country? Run away from black leaders. Why we couldn't survive in Jamaica? Well, if your own black leader deliberately kill our farming because them see one have shipping license in their pocket, they can get cheap, poisonous farm produce come sell the people. Kill off Jamaica and then the Grim Reaper, health inspector later on come tell Jamaica so if you start eat healthy. Or if you eat healthy when I only see when I shipping the garbage in the country. People have to stand up as people. Whether they are PNP and labor right. Because the shoe will be on the other foot one day. PNP will be in office one day. And what we're going to do? Same goddamn thing. The PNP will be in office one day because all my life, as old as me be, it's just PNP labor right, PNP labor right. So I know what is going to happen. PNP will be in office one day also. So we make sure to put out what we want first. Put it out there where we are defend. No hide it how we feel. No hide them out how we feel about certain things. Andrew Jones is talk about legacy. So what about the people? He might talk about legacy, you know. So what about us? We can't get something too. From PNP to labor right Garrison are the same thing. You know, it make no difference. No push up your mouth because the labor right and the PNP in the same shoe. Politicians use we. Look at Garrison as a pot of gold. from where them can retrieve vote from to keep them in power. Because the pot of gold is always going to be there. Then people not change and vote for nobody. I Garrison this. It's called the base. The base is the pot of gold from which politicians leave as is. The next 4 or 5 years, they might come back. Whether PNP or Labour right, Garrison people. That's why it stays so poor, because them know our mindset. So we don't want nothing more than want them in a power. Whether power or shower, Garrison, the Jamaican people are the same. And because we have a little TV, a little fridge in our house, and a little thief light, and can't find a little piece of knockoff clothes where the Chinese man sell, we think the life are going good for we. Come on social media, come bright up on yourself with people in the name of what? Politics. Whether it be PNP and Labour, it is the same. All my life, people, me old enough can tell you no. None of the people who benefit from politics no go a campaign. They no come a conference, come make nice. Then go over wear the green or the orange shirt. Me say the man them who benefit most. Like the people who get the burial money, burial blow the other day. You see the people who get the real burial money. Like the business people who only have one piece of zinc where bend pan them property and look at water spill. Those people, those big people, them not come a campaign or wear no shirts say orange or green. No, they don't do that. Them people that get everything. And me and una idiot people, Labour and PNP. Me used to go a PNP conference too. Hungry used to kill me. And you know one Labour called me and tell me the other day, come and do the video. A Labour called me and tell me the other day, say, Carlos, after you do your video, I said, boy, I used to be hungry on the campaign trail when they out there in the motorcade with the PNP. The man tell me the same thing as a Labour. He said, Carlos, hungry used to kill him too at a conference. How are you, man? You just follow the moment because nothing now go on. And you just go with the moment. You know? And hungry will kill you. Because when you stop at one spot or one sauna play and you see what smoke go on there, smell chicken and fry and curry goat and cook. It is not for you. Because in the campaign truck, way down there, so you have the delegates and the MP and all of them, and you have police and all that, but closer people. Some close people. We know they're so close. We do not on the tail end, so we now get not even a cup of soup. And the same thing happened to the Labour at them too. While we go all around the place with politicians like a big old dumb idiot. People thank God me repair my mind. Because my mind it needs some repairing. Me not lie you. Thank God me repair my mind. No, sir. No, sir. Me say one Labour call me and say, Carlos, I don't lie you I tell. Me used to go to Labour too and used to be hungry on the campaign trail. People and I like they on them truck there and them a stop everywhere. And them a drive slow and them a shake up. So even if you name your belly full of your yard, but you drive about 2 miles on them truck there, you know hungry man. You know, you're chatting out about sitting and a shout and a chant. Drive for miles. Then you stop at one shop, I want to go town square. Where there's them planning, everything planned up along the journey, you know. You know, politicians have them man, them business bread, you know, cook soup and, you know, have some curry goat. But you don't feel, you don't want truck. You're in a transportation way down there, so, in a truck back. Politicians and them big friend and delegates and the bad man, them close man, they say, yo, watch yourself, you know, road boy. Yo. Someone thinks in them vote bigger than everybody else. Yeah, them the life there. Yeah, them come around there, you say them and give you some fertilizer, machete and fork, 2 feeding and chicken, a bag of grocery. I saw them have where live people like squalor, in a squalor for we little, and like that. You know, we don't want that. We don't want that. Why we have to run to come out foreign? If we don't want that, people that full up the embassy every day and I walk across jungle and come across the sand of Mexico, come at the Mexican border, come scratch up the fence, and I beg the US to let them in. Eh? Tell me, did we have to do that? Come on, man. It's time for the people to ask for more. We're tired of the bag of food life with PNP and Labour right. The handout where I'm going to come election time. Behind some man who don't give a damn about you. When I ask some land boy, man. Land we want mass exodus from all the trenches of Kingston, Punish Town, where people just inner it because them can't do better. Go to Jamaica and see what I talk about. There's a lot of people who build certain places. Them know so one day anybody can come and come tell me to move because when them build is unsafe. But some people build it anyway. Them can't do no better. Because they were taken, the foreparents were taken from the biggest swat of land in the world, Africa. Come over here, so enslave, human trafficking, the whole 9 yards. A man I look upon them and I call them squatters. What happened for the work my foreparents do I never get paid for. They could go court then for human trafficking and all the exploitation and they say when it occur on the journey in the middle passage all the way to the plantation. What putting up me, you know? Nobody won't face you in a court, you know. Eh? We don't own Jamaica by now. That means that we all own that thing. And more. Jamaica alone couldn't pay it. So all the descendants of slaves in Jamaica, we could stop run behind politics blindly. That's a problem. That's a problem. That's a real problem. We don't see nothing more than a bag of grocery. Lord, the man, the next side do it too. What we want out of this life? What we want out of this life, people? What we really want? What is it? What we want from politicians? What we want? Customer will want nothing more than to sit the side of our choice in power. Decades now, people. Me are 50-year-old. Me born in this zinc fence. Me born can see around me. Thank you for watching this video, people. Change your want. Mass exodus. Land for the people. Hashtag land for the people. But they are PNP and labor, I don't care. I'm not supposed to live in a squalor, so. Eh? The least good thing a man want, he come on social media, come beg. A man have a medical problem. There's no help. If a man come on social media, come beg people, and we have a government. I want them to say that no embarrass the government or they not care. Too busy patting in their pocket. Gentle people, thank you for watching this video. My name is Jamaican Carlos, people. As usual, I am a student in your class. If you love the conversation, please share it. If you think say somebody else will hear it. Because at this point, if we don't stand up for yourself, no politician not stand up for you, know, keep looking. Nobody now come. Hopefully, Mark Golden get a chance and do something totally different. That's our expectation, right? So we are look with the eye wide open and see what going on. Because I'm a party, I love our man, you know. I'm a country, I love, you know. I don't love no side, no specific side, you know, business. I just want a man going and rob the people, then, brother. That's all I want. Thank you for watching this video. Talk to you guys later.
I don't want you to come to me with that foolishness, you know. You elect a prime minister, and as a prime minister run the country. It is time we learn to hold our leaders accountable for their actions and stop making excuses for them. Stop making excuses. Otherwise, go elect the people who really run in the country. And I don't want labor rights carry that stupid argument. Hold the people you elect accountable and stop making excuses for them.
We don't feel comfortable sitting in Parliament with a Minister of Government who has openly accepted responsibility, who expresses no regret for the act, where a Commission of Parliament has confirmed that the act is corrupt and has referred it for prosecution, and that minister shows no sign of wanting to resign, or the Prime Minister showing no signs of moving to dismiss the minister.
With all the sympathy that one can have for support, this is embarrassing. Not only to the government as a party, not only the PNP, but to the government, to Jamaica, to all of us. Our heads bow this morning with this sort of reaction to it.
So we have to take firm actions in this regard. It is a dark day for Jamaica. where the Prime Minister is unwilling or afraid to act against a minister in which the public has lost total confidence and in which the institutions of the society are all agree that this person does not enjoy their trust or faith and has breached the confidence that the people have placed in them. I believe that this has the potential, if it continues, to bring down the entire government.
So there are two separate investigations that emanated from the Prime Minister's statutory declarations. I want you to discuss that first and tell us what were those two separate investigations. One relates to the omission of information for which the Director of Corruption Prosecution ruled, and then the second investigation was around illicit enrichment.
Well, I would say on the 4 counts, there were 2 related to his parents put his name on, one with a former constituency manager and another one. Now, it's important to look at the detail. The Director of Investigation said he brought to Mr. Holness's attention on 3 occasions that his name was in fact on the accounts. And in spite of that, Mr. Holness did not declare those as part of his declaration. Secondly, and even more importantly, the Director of Investigation found that in 2 of those accounts, monies were flowing through the accounts from accounts solely controlled by Mr. Holness and 2 accounts solely controlled by Mr. Holness. So in essence, he's saying Mr. Holness said he knew nothing about these accounts, but funds are flowing in the region of millions of dollars. Deposits put in today, taken out the following week. 2 accounts controlled solely by him. So the question is, was Mr. Holness being truthful when he said, well, it's my parents' account and I don't know anything about it?
Yeah, man, come back and woman Andrew Wallace plays for real, man. Come back and man and parents, brother. Cause watch out. You feel like Andrew Wallace poor people in family? You know want to see a man go live in family also? Rather than in Andrew Wallace right now, a family where we need a house just like how we need a house now. Eh? Come back and prison one we go live and make soldiers and police run with them. The soldiers and police them run with my young boy for we. Then them happy catch me. Me a old man. Me can't run for soldier and police right now, especially soldier. Eh? Andrew Wallace, no? Come back.
I needed a little clarity myself, so just to be clear. So let's say, for example, a special report is tabled on the matter that the country is waiting to hear, the illicit 6. That would come to the House and go straight to the...
On a point of order, I do not know of what you're speaking, member. I don't know, no. Please remove that comment. Please remove that comment. That comment is inappropriate, doesn't belong in the House, and is not included in any document submitted in this honorable House. Please remove your comment.
I've heard what you have said, Madam Speaker.
And Hansard, please strike the comment.
I hear man talk all kind of lie. Oh, 20 million and 28 million. Lie! Me not take no salary increase. So my salary is what it was before. And I tell you something, I feel like just keep back to. Because he's a proud man, you know. You don't like people tell lie for me.
The government, because the economy is growing, the government is now giving young people who are registered in HEART approximately $150 each month to help them with the bus fare and help them with the lunch money. So nobody has any excuse not to go to school to learn a skill because you're getting help with the bus fare and help with the lunch money as well. If that is not transformational, I don't know what is. So if that is not transformational, I don't know what is.
The things that I know affecting whole heap of people in Jamaica is the high electricity bill. When the PMP come into power, them say them going to bring down electricity costs. What has happened since? Electricity costs keep rising. They promised that by 2016 they would have made the JPS more efficient with more efficient plants. That's not going to happen till another 2 years. And before you know it, it will be another 3 or 4 years before them actually do it. The Labour Party will make sure that we put in place more efficient electricity generated plants to bring down the cost of electricity to you. I don't like to make promise. I make commitment. And under the Labour Party government, we are going to ensure that we bring to this country the big power plants. We are going to ensure that we bring to this country the big energy companies that can put the money in here to build the plants to give you cheaper and better electricity.
There is no tracking of people. There is no curtailing of people saying anything that is negative. That is absolutely not the case.
The person was tracked and their identity discovered.
Anyone can say anything, and it is amplified around the country and around the world. And it is important that as we protect the rights of our people and protect the right to freedom of expression and speech, that at the same time it is grounded in truth.
Some 60-odd shelters across the country.
Go to any of our 780 plus shelters.
We have 900 shelters right across the island.
These were the words of Prime Minister Andrew Holness in Parliament on Wednesday afternoon regarding the illegally captured lands in Bernard Lodge. True to his word, today police officials are demolishing the structures that were erected on these lands. The operation, which began after 6 a.m. on Thursday morning, saw unoccupied and unfinished houses being demolished by large machinery.
The operation began shortly after 6 o'clock, maybe about 6:30 or thereabouts. Varying forms of manual and machine labor engaged in the process, being very careful and respectful of people's personal space, etc.
Subsequently, blockades were erected to cordon off the affected area, forcing scores of motorists to turn back and take alternate routes. One inconsolable victim of the demolition said she now has no clue what her next steps will be, as she spent her last $800,000 on the lot she was building on.
Giving me TRN. And my ID, and every time of the receipt give me. There's another receipt give me. Nobody not give me no look one, no look nothing no give me. No, I thought me just a pass and so I just so the money on the plane. Me just have to work for car work. See that work for car work. And changes and me car work in the mountain. Come in and happy come here see if it belongs and so. I don't know what to do.
JCF communications strategist Dennis Brooks said though the operation is being undertaken by the Sugar Company of Jamaica Holdings, the police alongside the Jamaica Defense Force were present to keep the peace.
It's an operation that is being conducted by the Sugar Company of Jamaica. We as law enforcement are merely here based on our assessment of the space, our assessment of the situation. We're here just to provide the security necessary for the workmen to do their operation.
Has been put on hold, at least for now, until a meeting is convened with the government and the Sugar Corporation of Jamaica, SCJ, to work out the way forward.
Prime Minister Andrew Holness, who visited the community today, told the residents that the area will be developed in an orderly way and they will not be left out. Kirk Wright has this primetime news follow-up.
The residents eagerly awaited the arrival of the Prime Minister to hear the government's next move after demolishing their structures. Immediately after he arrived, he convened a meeting where he made this announcement.
This community and this area is about to experience a change, a transformation. We have put in place a master plan that is going to bring 15,000 houses into this area. Not for rich people.
And with that, the Prime Minister declared the options available.
You will have options to acquire the land itself. You will have options to acquire a starter unit, and you will have options to acquire a full unit. Presently, we were modeling our target prices as to the prices that we have been giving in Catherine Estates, which is just across here. And those units are about $6.5 average $1 million.
Good news, but the price point sparked questions of doubt about affordability. The Prime Minister assured there was no need to worry as persons will be able to obtain mortgages.
So you will be able to buy your house and pay over time. The same way you're doing it now in incrementally building out. But when you go this route, you get your full house in a community.
Some say they weren't convinced of the Prime Minister's plan.
You know, don't you know that he's lying, right? Because me know a lie, I tell, right? And in the first instance, him should have found out all of them something before him demolish the building them, right? And then him come back with him foolish now. Remember, you know, him say, we are criminal, you know. Me hear in person and then him go tell her right there, say, him did not say it, and me have to come up and say it. Yes, him say it.
The Prime Minister told the people that it appeared they were scammed because the government has no record of them paying for lands in the area.
Now we need to know who did you pay. We want to be able to assist. But if we are going to assist, we need to have clean hands coming to the table.
A mother living in a rent house that rent raised every 3 months. I am very uncomfortable. Building an 8-bedroom here for my kids. And before you even come and say something, they even say that we were issued with a warning. Was a lie. That was a lie, and it was written from the person. That is also a lie. No, and they didn't find out how we got the land. It wasn't captured by me. I paid for my land.
Okay.
I paid 3 times because I couldn't afford it 1 time.
Well, you made down payment, installments. Okay.
I got my receipt.
When we examined the situation, we only acted when we were certain that certain steps were taken. So we had the evidence of the posting of stop orders. I will. So no, you.
That's a lie,
Please, allow the lady's question to be answered.
Right.
Please, allow the lady's question to be answered.
Right. So that's one. Then number 2, the land that you claim to purchase, right? The government would want to know.
Yeah, man, come back and woman Andrew Wallace pays for real, man. Come back and man and parents better. Cause watch out. You feel like Andrew Wallace poor people in the family. You know, want to see a man go live in family also. Right now, in Andrew Wallace right now, family where we need a house just like how we need a house now. Eh? Come back and prison, you want to go live and make soldiers and police run with them. The soldiers and police them run with my young boy for we. Then them happy catch me. Me a whole man. Me can run for soldier and police right now, especially soldier. Eh? Andrew Wallace, know? Come back.
The parish of St. Thomas has had mixed fortunes in recent years for agriculture. In January of this year, the government announced $200 million to assist sugarcane farmers in St. Thomas, who have been negatively affected by the closure of the Golden Grove Sugar Factory. However, some small farmers who now occupy farmer sugar lands are complaining about eviction notices.
So we're there a long time.
Because before it came out of production,
and since came show up, we have the land. We have them off before Eastern shutdown because we plant canal. When birthday year and I run the place, we say we plant canal, don't light no fire, and if we use the cane, we still a work a plant canal. And then we farm from, and then we eat from, then we send we picnic at school out there. So we need to get some more type big food.
We need to get the land to work, establish yourself, spread the weed. I don't want it to stay.
If we even have to pay, we We're willing to pay we lease, but you can't come and just throw we out if just the big man come put code.
They are killing off the farmer in Jamaica, you see. Killing our farmer deliberately. You see
We
it.
have a few way. Let something for we. It is not fair. We need justice.
True. In response, the SCJ head, Joseph Shakir, toured sections of the Eastern Parish. He was accompanied by members of the Rural Agricultural Development Authority, RADA, as well as a Member of Parliament, Dr. Fenton Ferguson.
How we can accommodate them in the plans for the development of the former sugar lands in Eastern St. Thomas.
Development of farmer sugar land.
I represent Minister Shaw.
Development.
And his ministry on this mission. SCJ Holdings Limited is the landowner on behalf of the government. And at the invitation of Dr. Ferguson, I came out to have a first-hand look at the state of affairs on the land. Now, it is clear to me that there is active and good farming taking place, albeit scattered. There has to be some rationalization down the road. Suffice it to say that the government has no intention of disrupting farmers who are engaged in productive activities.
Lie. Listen to the next line.
A way where farmers can remain where they are, cultivating and using land productively, and still be able to accommodate larger investors who can provide employment to residents of the area.
Big man. Make we hear us again Wagwan with the same sugar land over 4 periods dead pan.
In Bernard Lodge, St. Catherine, as farmers continue their cry for justice. On this occasion, these boulders have been placed along a main road leading towards arable land. It's an indication that farmers who have tended to their land for more than 3 decades in some cases are no longer welcomed here.
It's been more than 3 years since the government announced the Greater Bernard Lodge Development Master Plan, a long-term plan to accommodate future population growth in the Kingston metropolitan region and create a sustainable integrated township. But for farmers in Bernard Lodge, St. Catherine, that's when their worst nightmare started.
This is an ongoing battle between SCJ Holding and whoever they had leased or sold the property to. I have a 25-year lease that has not expired, and the property was put up for sale or to be released to somebody. My lease gave me permission to free access to my farm.
In the pursuit of justice, one farmer has secured this tractor behind me to clear the roadway to his farm so that he can continue with his livelihood. But it's not the first time these farmers have been barred from accessing their farmlands. The farmers explained to me that at least on one occasion before, this gate was barred, denying entry.
Government badness, man.
And as you look, you can see that barrier was installed, locked, no key, was nobody communicate with you. And this morning I come.
Has been put on hold, at least for now.
In Bernard Lodge, St. Catherine, as farmers continue their cry for justice. On this occasion, these boulders have been placed along the main road leading towards arable land. It's an indication that farmers who have tended to their land for more than 3 decades in some cases are no longer welcomed here. It's been more than 3 years since the government announced the Greater Bernard Lodge Development Master Plan, a long-term plan to accommodate future
master plan, development again.
Region and create a sustainable
farm no in Jamaica. Farming again shut down deliberately. You see
that's when their worst nightmare started.
All right.
This is an ongoing battle between SCJ Holding and whoever they had leased or sold the property.
SCJ Holding again.
I have a 25-year lease that has not expired, and the property was put up for sale or to be released to somebody. My lease gave me permission to free access to my farm.
In the pursuit of justice, one farmer has secured this tractor behind me to clear the roadway to his farm so that he can continue with his livelihood. But it's not the first time these farmers have been barred from accessing their farmlands. The farmers explained to me that at least on one occasion before, this gate was barred, denying entry.
I came here, and as you look, you can see that barrier was installed, locked, donkey was nobody communicate with you. And this morning I come to go to my farm, as you can clearly see the amount of boulders, and it is not something that you can carry on a hand cart. Security guards are over there. No vehicle could have come here without it being seen. And it is disrespectful, and without farmers, there will be no food, and the government need to look at the thing.
Government that kill out agriculture people.
In 2019, SCJ Holdings Limited, the government's land management company, decided to create a new agricultural subdivision of 1,330 acres located to the south of the development to appease the farmers. The farmers were told they will be relocated to that location where they will be allowed to continue their
farming practices. Swamp and full of mosquito.
However,
I'm worried about that.
The farmers agreed to the relocation.
Bad land, they must send the farmers then.
Like Michael Blake
give it the good land and send the people in the alligator. They say alligator today.
And will continue to do so.
One rich man can't have the right over our next man. You can't lease me a property for 25 years and then you go and sell it without compensating me, or you go and release it without compensating me. And look at the road there. You can see the road that they use dirt and block off the road completely. Several times you go on your farm and your irrigation pipes cut up.
Cut up them and pipes.
This is what is happening, and we had had enough.
Sabotage.
So I'm calling on the government to ensure that justice is done. And whatever I do will be done within the confines of the law. He said,
people, government now gonna help him. Because I look at that based on what I show, like a government himself a kick off people off agriculture land in a St. Thomas rural place when I have no job. The woman try to help herself look on the upper watermelon. They don't want them to do that. Shipping container where politicians have the license in the pocket. Politician corruption and suck out the life out of Jamaica. We need that change, people at the crossroad. Now, while I was here listening to this video, me jump in at the news because me always a search. Guess what I find, people? Breaking news. Finally, churches call for patience. Due process in integrity commission matter involving owners. The church. Jamaica churches finally come out. Me I wonder where them there. If cat got them tongue. Let's read what the church has said. The Jamaica Council of Churches. Remember the Jamaica Council of Church go in there and go meet with the Prime Minister and side with the Constitution reform and sign off on it and say, yeah, it look good, you know. Even went against the opposition for saying, no, this don't look good, you know, done it. Jamaica Council of Churches think it was okay, them on the side of the Prime Minister. Time no stop God church and pray in a church and fool them. And don't forget the church was a part of slavery too. Them benefit from it too. We can read what we have seen in the paper. The Jamaica Council of Churches, JCC, is advising against the politicization of the Integrity Commission investigation report on yet to be certified statutory declarations of Prime Minister Andrew Ones. Since the report was tabled in Parliament on September 17, there has been a back and forth between the opposition People's National Party and the governing Jamaica Labour Party, with each side accusing the other of playing politics. After more than a year, the IC has been unable to clear the Prime Minister of his illicit enrichment because it has been unable to untangle the business dealings of several companies and owned by or partly owned by him. It has referred its near 200-page report to Tax Administration Jamaica and the Financial Investigation Division with a view to bring closure to the matter. However, the PNP has repeatedly called for the resignation of the Prime Minister, insisting that he misled the country about when he was made aware of by the IC that he was being investigated for illicit enrichment. Owners has countered by moving to sue several members of the PNP, while parliamentary caucus of the JP has thrown its full support behind the Prime Minister. Amid the crosstalk, the JCC, Jamaica Council of Churches, is urging caution, calling for patience and the allowance of due process in the matter. We strongly encourage the closure of the legal legal space that have been identified as soon as possible, the Umbrella Church Group said in a statement Wednesday morning. The statement over the signature JCC President Bishop Reverend Christine Gooden Benguchi said politicians of the matter must be avoided. Politicization of the matter must be avoided. To this end, it is important that the process recommended by the IC be allowed to run its course, she said, adding that in view of the inconclusive nature of the report, it is advisable that partisan political interpretations, partisan political interpretations and applications of the report are avoided until clarity is achieved. I agree with that. Make it run its course. If the Prime Minister is innocent, hey, investigation will free him, right? According to Gooden Benguchi, the JCC affirms the value of respectful, honest, and robust national conversation that seeks to promote the nation's well-being and encourages the principles of integrity in accountability and transparency by those who hold office, public office. Okay, like the church a turn. The church will let them a turn, people. Additionally, the JCC unequivocally asserts that this is not the time to contemplate changes to the Integrity Commissions Act. See, the church is against Andrew Honest, backside. Due to the pressure from the government, the opposition, and or partisan public outcry, we assert the importance of the IC as an important instrumental of national development and its role in enhancing the perception, credibility, and reputation of the country within the international community. Therefore, the Jamaica Council of Churches encourages the nation to patiently await the completion of the current process. Gooden Benguchi concluded. So it looked like the church, Jamaica Council of Churches, just a wake up from under them wet banana trash. You know that we asked for the church there. Me just have to read that phone to people. Me know me say me gone, but me not gone until the bell ring. People, the church finally come out. Me have to do a total video. No, sir, me can't have this in the final part. No, sir, me have to do a total video about this. The church, they might turn against such man. They say church gone left him. Me gone, people. Lord Jesus. Me come back. Me come back. People, me love you here. Manners and respect to each and every one. Jamaica to the world, people. Yeah, I'm out.
Can't fool me again. You can't fool me again. You hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. Can't buy scandal, we can't buy time. You can't fool me again. Can't fool me again. You can't fool me again. Hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. You touch up line and a resort to crime. You can't fool me again. What we gonna eat no money, what we at you, eat no at you. Covid money, miss away, eat the yellow correct you. Use the youth, the money, waste for most of the statue. Say me like a catch you, but they got enough, they got you. Take this bit of money, God, and say that is not you. One day, the man above end up, him a got stop you. Too much eating at the kitchen, some a fly well like a patu. When singers and DJs and such a need that's coming at you. It burn me 300% free. It burn me garbage pile up the day. It burn me give the teacher them raise. It burn me I see corruption please. It burn me mash down the people them house. It burn me every day appear arms out. It burn me appear money them a thief. It burn me and them a sell out the beach. Can't fool me again. You can't fool me again. You hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. Can't buy scandal, we can't buy time. You can't fool me again.
Corruption is a vile disease that sucks and drains the health out of something good. Corruption in society is an evil moral infection that keeps community in the state of perpetual sickness. Corruption is a moral virus. It's so potent it leaves its host sick, lethargic, and unable to realize and accomplish all that a well person can. Where corruption thrives, poverty and not prosperity thrives. Wealth is grabbed into the greedy, grubby hands of those who get fat on the toil and labor of good people. Corruption benefits, only temporarily, those who participate in it. Everyone else is a victim of the theft, the deceit, the dishonesty, and the lies that corruption feeds on. You need to know that a corrupt person is stealing from you. Corruption is filthy work and despicable acts of treachery done under the table and behind closed doors. Corruption is a disgusting shame. Corruption keeps a nation back from true development and from progress. Wise investors steer clear of a corrupt environment. They would rather put their resources into a place where the playing field of opportunity is equal for all and not bent towards feeding the financial lust of corrupt, lying, cheating, thieving politicians and government officials. How many wonderful development projects have been lost because the investors didn't want to do business in a swamp of evil? When those great projects go to another nation or to some other place, we all lose. Believe me when I tell you that corruption steals from you, it steals from all of us. Corruption plunders the nation's wealth. Corrupt people compromise on truth, equity, and fairness, choosing instead to feed off the short-term benefits of crookedness, exploitation, and financial perversion. Corruption is not just a personal matter, it's a culture. It's a way of life, not just for individual people, but for companies, communities, governments, and nations. Corrupt nations, hiding behind large companies, will seek to invest in other weak nations in order to take over the assets of the nation that they've invested into. They will provide financial loans to a nation for the much needed infrastructure, and they will do it with assets that they provide. They will sign contracts by lining the pockets of rotten government officials who participate in this kind of corruption and are then held hostage by their own deceit and greed. Corruption is nothing less than a form of theft and national robbery. A corrupt person steals from everyone in society.